I made 250 bucks using this strategy that I explained last Thursday, and it is still cooking. All right, so last Thursday I posted this video. Since October 1st, backtesting this strategy, it had 12 winners and 11 losers. Overall, risking a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, it was up 24% in wins and down 11% in losers. Overall, plus 13% in approximately a month and a half. Absolutely spectacular results, but the last trade that I ended the backtest on was this one right here. And the rules for entry were extremely simple. All you had to do was enter in a short position when you got a sell signal, stop loss a few ticks above the candle, and you're shooting for a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. That's it. This trade, however, had a massive momentum move. And I like to think, what if, just for posterity's sake, imagine you held this for a few days as a swing trade. As it started losing momentum, like price started to flatten out, a 1 to 39 risk to reward ratio is absolutely banger. So during yesterday's live stream, I have this 5-minute breakout strategy that I've explained in my videos, but let me just give you a quick rundown. Basically, whatever the overnight session is where there's low volume, you just you can either visually do it or actually draw a physical box around it. And if price breaks out to the top, you enter in a long. If it breaks out to the bottom, you enter in a short. It's very, very simple. Every Wednesday, I do a live stream, and I did this strategy live on stream, and we immediately hit stop loss, and then it broke out again, and then I hit stop loss again. But one of the viewers on the stream said, check the 30-minute time frame and use the happy trail indicator. So I swapped it over to the 30-minute time frame. I put on happy trail, and we got a buy signal. And from what I've seen, the moves are massive after this signal. So what I did was I entered in a long position. And according to my rules, my stop loss was 1 tick below the bottom of that candle. I ended up getting stopped out. But then I saw a doji style candle and a massive momentum swing up. And I was like, maybe this is one of those where it was just wick, to grab some liquidity. So I entered in again. And it had been a rough day. Like, I was not into trading at this point. And so the 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio was right here. But in order to recoup the losses from the previous trade, I was like, let's just push it. Let's push it to a 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Let's see what happens. And so I pushed it to a 1 to 4. Mid-trade, this thing just took a fat dump. I mean, it was like 100-point candle. And it went straight back down into my entry. But because of the backtest and because of the signal printing, I was like, maybe this is just an opportunity to get in on a second position. Mind you, I was already up like 220 bucks on this trade. So I said, screw it. I got into a second position with confidence in that signal, and it shot up. And because I had 2 positions now, I can lower my take profit price. And I even had people vote on my Telegram chat. Like, should I get out at break even for the day, or should I at least go for 1%? Mind you, my original price target was this 23,400 right there. I ended up exiting the trade. I don't know if you can see that arrow right in the middle of the screen. And that was right here. And so overall, I ended the day up 1% on a 5K account. And I was satisfied with it, especially having back-to-back losing trades. I wake up this morning and this thing had hit the initial take profit level. And I was like a little bit sitting in regret because I could have made an additional $400 on that trade, which on a 5K account would have been 8% profit on one trade. Additional. Anyway, if you haven't seen the previous video, I highly recommend checking it out. I'm pretty sure this might be my new go-to. The signal prints very rarely. Like, the last signal that printed was last Thursday, and it didn't print again till this Wednesday. But if you're getting monster moves like this and fat percentages with very low risk, I don't see why you couldn't just nail 6 trades a month and call it quits instead of like constantly day trading and doing like 15 trades a day. That sounds exhausting and you get like mentally fatigued from it. Whereas this is like occasionally you get a signal and you just do it, and the results are fantastic so far. Anyway, this is a paid indicator. If you want access to it, go to trdfloor.com. For those of you that already have it, it should be in your indicators tab right here under invite only. I know this was kind of a pointless video. I just really wanted to share it because I'm super pumped about it. And I believe the person on the live stream that told me about the Happy Trail signal printing was named Hannah. So thank you, Hannah. You saved the day yesterday and got me to up 1%. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sloppy edit. See you in the next one.